You're about to get married and you have already added one pink color suit in your closet and confused what makeup will suit on it. This video is for you. Starting with the most important and most basic thing, skincare. Because a good healthy skin creates a beautiful base for your makeup. You can use any product that you are already using. Now my skincare is done. Now before starting with the makeup, I am gonna put on my lens. These are not colored ones. These are power lenses because I use glasses. And personally, I don't like colored lenses. But yeah, if you like, you can definitely use them. Putting lenses is always a big task for me. But after a few attempts, it was perfectly done. Let's start with the makeup now. First of all, I'm using a matte primer. Now, I prefer using it on my T-point, which includes the cheek, the chin, and the forehead. Hello from a baby boy. He was continuously looking at the camera and saying hi. How cute. Nevertheless, let's continue. Now I have a little bit of dark circles and dark spots. So this is a new hack that I'm trying. Instead of a color corrector, I'm using a red lipstick and a concealer one tone up from my skin tone. Just mixing it up and I got a beautiful peach color corrector. Just apply it on your dark spots and the dark circles. Now the key point here is you don't have to blend it. You just have to pat it on your skin and then mix it. Now once the color correction is done, I'm taking the concealer of my skin tone and just applying it wherever I have applied the color corrector. Just take a small amount. You just have to apply small dots. Once you're done with this, take any setting spray. Spray on your skin. Now this step will help you set the concealer and your makeup will be long lasting. By the way, this step is the most satisfying for me. And the setting spray that I'm using also act as a highlighter. So even after applying one more layer of makeup, your makeup will have that glow. Blend it very nicely. That's the key point. Once the blending part is done, your face is a canvas now. I'm taking some loose powder to set the concealer. I will just take a very small amount, pat the extra powder on my backhand and just apply a very thin layer wherever I have applied the concealer. Now while your concealer is getting baked, because after applying the powder you must wait for some time. Meanwhile, we will do the eyebrows. For the eyebrows, I'm using this eyebrow palette, and since I already have dark eyebrows, I'll be using the lightest color in the palette. And the most important part while you're doing your eyebrows is always start from the end point, because whatever product you are taking on your brush, you will use it at the end point, making it equal to the complete eyebrow. And only the minimal product will be taken to the front, making the eyebrow look equal. Once the eyebrows are done, I'm just brushing off the extra product. Eyebrows are done, concealer is baked, now just brushing off the extra powder. For the foundation, I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible Cushion Foundation. This is a new product that I will be trying for the very first time, but I have heard a lot about it and the review for this was insane. So of course, as usual, I had to give it a try. This is how it looks. Taking the product, getting rid of the extra product on the back of that lid, and literally the results are beautiful. And the best thing about this product, it didn't melt. Surprised, but really it didn't. Now after applying this foundation, I'm taking a concealer of a lighter shade, one shade up, and just apply dots to the parts where you want it to be highlighted. Blend it properly. Now for the blush, since I am wearing a very bright pink color, so I am using a very light shade of blush. This is from the brand Swiss Beauty. I'll be taking very minimal, just small dots and blending it properly. Now after applying the liquid blush, I'm just baking my entire makeup except for the part where I've applied the liquid blush, because there I'll be using a powder blush instead. For the baking process, this is the palette I'm using for the blush. It's a beautiful palette. It was gifted to me by my friend. Setting the entire makeup with a setting spray. For the highlighter, I'm using this highlighter palette. I forgot the brand, but I'll tie it. Using it on my cheekbones, nose, and eyelids, of course. For the eyes, I'm keeping it very minimal. Just a highlighter, this kajal for the smoky look, and blend it properly. Applying this mascara, my all-time favorite Stays 929 mascara. This is a tube mascara, so it doesn't smudge the eyes. And you can see the results. Applying a very small amount of kajal on the outer corner, and my makeup is done. Now for the lips, I'm using this Mars lip liner. I'm just outlining my lips and I don't want the line to be very sharp, so I'm just blending it off. Lip lining is done, and for the lipstick, I'm using the nudest lipstick I had in my collection, because again, since I'm wearing a dark pink color suit, so the lipstick should be subtle. And I loved how the whole makeup was coming around. Done with the makeup, eyes and lipstick. Ta-da! Time for a close-up. Just wait for the suit. Ta-da! Beautiful, isn't it? This is the suit that I wore for my Gane, and I think after my marriage, I'm wearing it for the second or third time, and it still looks so pretty. Someone loved the makeup and the suit. And I've already got a compliment. I am happy and satisfied. Now it's time for the earrings. I'm wearing this big jhumkas and I've already worn this Kashmiri ghungru bangles. The earrings was looking so beautiful with this suit. And since my makeup was basic and subtle, my suit and my jhumkas were doing all the talk. And believe me, this is the best makeup you can do with a dark pink suit. Save this video if you are bride to be. Bye bye.